Good afternoon, I'm Brian, co-owner of the Pittsburgh Fitness Project, and welcome to Cooking with Bernie. Bernie, my dog. I'll show him later. So today we're gonna make a quinoa bowl with broccoli and dried cranberries. It's a really good high protein, healthy meal. Quinoa is great, it's a great grain because it's high in fiber, B vitamins, and protein. So it's a good base to use for a lot of different recipes. So I already did a lot of prep work today to start this. I already cooked the quinoa. That's the longest part of the whole process. So you should rinse your quinoa first in a fine mesh sieve. And I always use that here. Just rinse it out real good with water, let it dry. And then when you cook it, I've already cooked the quinoa, I just used a regular pot, but you cook it and let the water boil and then bring it down to a simmer and just let it cook for about 15 minutes. It should be really light, fluffy, and pretty tender. And that's what it's gonna look like when you're done. So we're gonna put the salad together now that that's completed. So the first thing we're gonna do is make a dressing for this quinoa bowl. So we're gonna start with a lemon and we're just gonna zest it. Okay, then we're gonna take our lemon after zesting. We're just gonna cut it in half. And then we're gonna add all the ingredients together for our dressing. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and then 2 tablespoons of honey. And then we're gonna take half of the lemon and give it a good squeezy squeeze and get the juice from the lemon into this. Oops, going all over. And then we are going to whisk. And this is our base dressing. Pinch of salt, pepper grind. So then the main ingredient, vegetable ingredient, is going to be your broccoli. So you can take a head of broccoli, cut off the stems, and then cut it into small pieces. I got a bag of broccoli at Costco and used about half the bag. It should be about 1.5 pounds worth. And then you're just going to take that. I'm just going to toss it like some salad tongs here and just get it really coated with the dressing. Our next ingredient with the bowl is a tart apple. This is a Honeycrisp apple, but whatever apple that you like the best. I'm going to use my apple core. And then you're just going to take the apple pieces. And then you're just going to take the apple and cut it into fine pieces. And then you're going to take your apple chunks, add them to your broccoli. And then we're going to take 4 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. I just took a block of cheese from Aldi's, cut it up again into small pieces, just like the apples, and then mix. Next up, we're just going to add in our cooked quinoa and the 1/2 cup of dried cranberries. If you don't have cranberries, I would just use raisins. And you could also add toasted pecans, is what the recipe calls for, or other nut that you like. The quinoa is already pretty nutty, has a nutty flavor, so I opted not to add that. So you can make this recipe on a weeknight, very healthy. It only takes about 30 minutes. If you want to add more protein, you can add some baked chicken, cut that up into small pieces and add it in. And it's good in the fridge for up to 3 days. You had a piece of apple today, huh? You liked your apple. You liked your apple, yeah. You liked your apple, it's good apple.